Hello friends, thank you for tuning in. I'm Pat, and in today's video I've got a couple of things to cover. One of them is the ammo shortage. And no, in this video I'm not just going to talk about the ammo shortage. I'm going to show you an actual solution. This has worked for me over the last several years. And starting in 2012 there was a massive ammo shortage. There was a heavy run on ARs. There was all sorts of things. And through the years, ammo has always made this ebb and flow. As elections approach, as the politicians talk more, Obama was an excellent gun salesman. Every time he opened his mouth, you guys just ran out and went and bought stuff. But me, now I'm not trying to talk down to anybody. I'm just trying to help keep an even keel in the community, okay? My way of doing it seems to have always worked for me. I've always bought low, and I've always had ammo to shoot. So this is my system. I'm going to show you how I inventory it, when I order, how I order, and I'll just go through and show you. And it's all based off of Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey is a really brilliant money guy. So I simply took his money advice and I adapted it to ammo. So I'm going to show you that shortly. But the first thing I want to address is I just hit 9,000 subscribers, and that tickles me to death. I am super happy that 9,000 people have chosen to subscribe to my channel, and that's just great. It's like you guys are interested in what I do, and that is the ultimate compliment. So thank you guys very much. I'm looking forward to 10,000, and if you want to help me to get to 10,000, one thing you could do is go back and find the video that caused you to subscribe to me. If you liked this video over here and that was the reason you subscribed to me, go find that video and share it somewhere that it's pertinent. Share it to Facebook in a gun group or something. Like-minded people, maybe they'll watch it, maybe they'll subscribe. That's the only way I'm going to ask for subscribers. It'll help my analytics, it'll help get me views, and it'll bring traffic to the channel, and that is always good. But now, as for the ammo shortage, unless you've had your head under the rock for the last 6 months, you know everything is going on. We have cities that have been burned. We have police forces, Atlanta Police Department, for a little while. The dispatchers were calling out like, hey, we got something going on down here. And nobody was answering because they were all at home. I guess they called it the blue out or something like that. So people have realized that they're going to have to take their own self-protection into their hands. So now so many people, so many new gun buyers have jumped up and ran out and bought guns. And then also, with that pandemic assistance, I know there were lots of people that were making a lot more money than they normally do. So-and-so down here probably took his extra $600 a week and bought that new pistol that he wanted. So when he bought that new pistol, of course, he needed a couple boxes of ammo to go with that new pistol. When the new gun owner ran down and bought their self-protection firearm, they needed a couple of boxes to go with that. And then, of course, just like always, you have your dudes that are going to hoard up a ton of ammo, and that's just what they're going to do because that's what they do best. And those guys are the reason that it got worse before it got better. So what I'm going to get at is this ammo shortage. If you don't need it, if you already have 5,000 or 6,000 or 8,000 rounds, think about your rate of consumption. Is that enough? Is that what you're going to need? Leave it on the shelf for somebody else, because like I said, that was the reason it got worse before it got better last time. And that applies today. But now, as for my way of doing things, like I said earlier, Dave Ramsey has this thing where he has budgeting envelopes. So in one envelope you put housing, another envelope you put transportation, and on down the line, and that's how you budget your money. You'll only have $200 this month for eating out, or you'll only have $300 this month for paying utilities. That's how you do it. You put the money in an envelope, and that's how you allocate it. That's how I do ammo. So now let's slide over here to the tailgate, and I'm going to show you how I organize that in my ammo boxes. Okay, disclaimer before we start. I know that lots of people are either disabled or on SSI or some other type of fixed income, and this isn't a jab at those people. Several people are out of work, lower budget and whatnot, and you know what your rate of consumption is. You're in the hobby, you know how much you shoot, and you know how much you can afford. So all it takes is a few months worth of discipline, and you can get built up to a good supply where you don't have to panic during the panic times. And this right here, when I was dragging out ammo this morning, this popped up as the perfect example. $54.99. 55 cents a round plus tax that a buddy of mine paid for this. He bought this during panic buying, so he paid the high price. Well, when he decided to trade it off, it was during good times. You know, Trump had been elected president. Ammo stores couldn't give this stuff away. The demand was so low because everyone thought they were comfortable with a Trump presidency. So he lost $17 a bag on this stuff because I wasn't going to pay his panic pricing. What we did, we got online, we both pulled it up, we agreed to a price, and I got this for $17 a bag, cheaper than what he paid for it. I got several of them. So he bought high and I won. But now, as for my way of keeping organized, this is my way of likening this to Dave Ramsey's money envelopes, the budget envelopes. So the way I keep my ammo sorted, this is not all of it. This is only one selection. This is my 223 and 5.56. I brought out these 4 cans to illustrate how I keep organized of what I need. Now this can is simply, it's just a full case of the IMI 855. And these boxes are boxed out in 30 round count. So you get one box that'll fill 1 mag. This stuff right here is my literal SHTF. This is my trading stock. This is what I will use to barter and get things that I want. So that one just sits back and it stays packed in desiccant. These desiccant bags keep it dry. Of course, I'll need to seal that back up. We're almost about 100% humidity right now. And then I have this stuff. This PMC X-Tac. This stuff, I've got an upper that really likes this stuff. It shoots it well. It cycles it well. So I keep this stuff around for when I'm shooting that 14.5-inch upper. I'm into this stuff about $8 a box. I have recently seen this going for $23.99. So $8 during the good times, $23.99 right now. August of 2020, I have seen that at that price. And, you know, things like this gold dot, that law enforcement, I like that stuff. We've got just more Lake City 855. These right here are bagged out. When I grab these to go to the range, this is a perfect 90 rounds. So I've got 3 mags in each bag. So if I'm going to go shooting, I can grab 1, 2, 3, however many bags I know, and I know that it's 3 mags per bag. So as I deplete this, I restock it. And then I've got another rifle that really loves the steel case stuff. I shoot more steel case than anything when it comes to 223 because the rifle that I have is just such a pleasure. Now you see this one's about half gone. If it were good times, it wouldn't hurt me to order another 1,000 or 500 rounds because 500 rounds would top this box back off. And that's how I keep it. I can see that I'm at literally 50% of what I like keeping around, so I could order another 500 rounds in. But right now prices are high, so let's just enjoy the 500 rounds that I've got, maybe shoot just a little bit less of it until we ebb back out. That's the thing. Ammo comes and goes. People panic buy and then they're not worried about it anymore. When the price drops, that's when I'll restock. That is your absolute inventory solution on keeping your ammo around. So, like I said, keep your ammo in different boxes. That way you know what you have and when to reorder. Like I said, when this right here gets about half low, I'll either resupply it, because I've got several of these little bags. I'll either resupply it with that, or we'll order more. So that's how you keep ammo ahead for bad times. Now this video was not intended to be preachy. This was just simply showing how I keep everything organized and inventoried, and I buy when prices are low. That's just the way it makes sense for me. It's worked over the last several ammo scares, and I've always been comfortably shooting. I might slow down just a little bit because of the upcoming election. One of our candidates is losing his dang mind, and you're simply voting for the shadow president, his candidate for VP. That is who you're voting for, because he won't make it full term. But that leaves some uncertainty. So like I said, I might slow down just a little bit, but I'm still going to be enjoying myself. Now, if you've got a better way of keeping organized, I am very receptive to that. leave that in the comment section, because I've tried to show something here that maybe some people can use. And if you have gone one and above what I have done, or can tell me something better that I can do in the future, leave that in the comment section, because I am absolutely all about bouncing ideas back and forth. But now, if you've enjoyed this video, please share it somewhere. If you've enjoyed it, and maybe you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. That would be really awesome. You're welcome here. But until next video, I hope you have a wonderful day.